Sabres bring it up. Tage Thompson whips it in. Balinskis out of the corner, stripped by Benson. Thompson in front, save, rebound, hammered. Ball, Buffalo changing, and Seattle trying to work quick, but it's taken away by Benson. Nice play inside the line. Benson traps, shot stopped by their bench. So the Sabres kind of get to their game where they're wearing them down a little bit here, and now a steal as Kempe had it taken away. Back to the line for a shot and forced.
Jari waving on Wotherspoon. He'll play it instead. Shovels it into Benson. Thompson in front. Deflect.
Tall, you've got a lot of range from where you can shoot that puck. Close to the body, extend the arms and shoot.
Here's another chance, and Demko did counter as quick as they would have liked. Here's a takeaway. Great hand-eye there by Benson. Straight goal of 9:34, cut the lead to 1. Benson at center ice, leaving. Well, I just won't answer that one truthfully. Here's a jam play at the side of the center.
Third all the way down.
Well, the top line is out there for the Winnipeg Jets. Let's see if they can play in the offensive zone here. This is just the start of their shift.
McLeod with it.
And the Sabres know how good it is to have 17 and 6 now back on this power play set for Thompson in front. Great move. Did that power trying to find enough to clear, but it's not out of the zone. Here's a steal. It's Benson who comes up with it. He'll chip it down the ice. Yeah, Tucker with 3:17 to go. Points are vital for the Kings. Sabres looking to keep their advantage atop the Atlantic Division. As many points as they can. Empty net here for Benson. The backhand feed in front. Malenstein's shot is blocked. Drew Doughty drops down to block it. And he is one of the true leaders of this LA Kings team, and he has been for 18 years.
Final minute of the period. Fox back to retrieve.
Good stick by Benson there.
And now the Islanders with another chance to bring it up, and again it's Horvat. Sabres back this time, though, and Benson says, excuse me, I'll take that puck. Benson's pass ahead, off the leg. Devils come back, but they turn it over ahead of the Sabres blue line. 3 back, 3 up as the Sabres gain the zone. Here's Quinn in the corner. Got support, and the Islanders with 3 back to center as they cross the line. Lee feeds it through. Far post pass, and a great play by Benson. Knocking that one away from Emil Heinemer. Works it back up top. You've got Hughes at this left point. And a great pick there by Benson. And he gets the Sabres out of the zone. Ostlund.
Nemesnikov, DeMello, now Josh Morrissey. Off net intentionally. Nemesnikov resets the play. It's broken up. The Sabres out to center. Benson over the line this way for Tage Thompson.
About what they're doing here right now.
The other piece they got in that trade, Michael Kesselring is injured, but he could be a quality add-on offense. Here we go. Patrick on the stick of Norris. He's thwarted it. And we play on.
Middlestat to Yoki Haru. Duns out. And the Bruins don't get a shot on goal. And now the Bruins are going to have to defend as it's flipped deep. Benson going to chase. Sent out in front, and Zucker
dropped in by Quinn. Leafs with the lead, just 7 shots in the game, but a pair of goals. Knocked off the stick of Ekman Larson. Here's Benson to the net.
Dump it back in. Sanderson trying to get away from Tuck. Pinto controls it for Giroux. Pass up for Willie Gray. Broken up at center. Benson's got it back. He'll circle around with it. Hands it off for Thompson. Tage Thompson rolling it into the corner. Jack Quinn goes after it. Gave it off to Benson. Watched by Pinto. Tage Thompson with a shot off the outside of the net. Shabbat
back of the net. Out of the corner. Left there by Timmins. Picked up. Florida changing. Byram sends it to the net. Goes off Marchand to the corner. Met by Benson. Benson will stay in that battle with 63 all afternoon. Byram trying to pick up his stick there as that puck follows him into the corner with Balinskis. Shots at 31-24 Florida. Lyon has been fantastic. The Sabres have 3, looking for another one here. Centering pass knocked down, comes back in front. Oh, what a big save. Benson in front on Bobrovsky.
Another one to drop. 2 off the boards, cut off by Thompson. Benson's got a quick shot. Carolina the
Singer first up into the Buffalo zone, keeping watch. As it's dropped back, and Yuri Kulik, last man back with the puck, plays it off the wall. Now it stays with him. A failed clear, and a shot is blocked.
Jensen has got it. Nick Jensen hands it across for Shalak. Pressured by Benson. Gage Thompson trying to work it free on the.
We saw that one go by, but he certainly heard it. Now the puck comes outside the zone, and some pressure put on here by Buffalo's Benson, leaning on Provorov, and we got a penalty.
Very good to them when they need to be patted on the back as well.
Gritsek out with Hughes and Mercer against this Sabres group as Benson will chase after the dump in, and down to the corner. Allen plays it, swatted at there by Dillon. Devils do not get it out. Pressure on Colton White. He plays it to the corner. Puck bounces up high into the air over far corner, settles down, and a good bit of speed there to keep it in the corner by Buffalo. Nice pass in front of the net. Allen down to the far corner. Takeaway by Buffalo. Cleared up the center. Bouncing puck up for grabs. Benson chasing after it. Takeaway from Petrie. Benson's pass in the high slot off the stick of Lostarina. Sabres keep it. Nice drop by Bryson. Far circle.
And the padders, it's so high up the skate, and that allows them to get more access to the ice with their skates.
Here comes a break for Benson. Short-handed. He's cut down at the last moment. Sabres able to get that puck and chip it out, chase after it. Benson into the Tampa zone, sidesteps a hit. Kept it at the line. Great play there as Byron sends it across for a shot. Rebound is sent just wide. A penalty coming up to Tampa. Right in front of the net, there was a cross check.
Yeah, Radish, I think, is going to go for a cross check on Malenstein.
Here's a deflection right in front of Malenstein, who got a piece of that one. Another shot, and that'll go off the Edwards. Back in 10. Out here with the 4th group. Shea trying to corral the puck. Benson's going to dog him for it. Turned over by Saros. Benson trying to center. Karen plays it to the wall, and that'll get by Darlene. Quick up. This is looking more Sabre-like, isn't it? Karen. Down it goes again, all the way to Saros. He's having trouble with his puck right here, Saros. He might turn it over to Benson. Benson from the corner. He'll peel away.
Doing that so much more now. So much more effective for him, getting him so much more room.
Here's a chance in front. Benson with a pass, and Alex Tuck off the side of the net. Had to reach for it just a little bit. Benson again at the line. Dangerous area for the puck. The Sabres make it work, and Byram to the goal line. Walking out. Power! Oh, he had a shit.
There's a steal and a centering pass, but
Being down a pair of goals. Still 24 minutes left in the hockey game. So lots of time here. The Sabres back into the Anaheim zone. Benson's pass across for Malenstein. He'll play it behind the net. Norris is out there as well as they work it back to the line for a shot with traffic in front. Puck comes free, and that one is blocked. Benson jumped in for that. Samuelson spins it. Norris looking far post. Malenstein. Benson diving to keep it in play, and he does. Norris with a blast. That's stopped. Malenstein.
To the Red Wing zone. Edmondson back there on defense along with Moritz Seider. 29 times Buffalo has scored first in a game that leads the National Hockey League. Back it comes to Samuelson, deflected, just going wide off the glove.
To go down, so Josh Dunn inserted into the lineup tonight for that 4th centering spot. Turnover chance here, Byram down low to the slot. No one was there.
Quick up, finding Norris, right side. Riker Evans with the mark on Norris. Now Benson. For Norris, Evans with the stick in the battle. Norris able to come up with a puck. He'll spin it back down low. Benson working off the check him on tour. Looks to center for Krebs. New York's 15. Power play goals, all 3 in this game. Here's Doan racing after against Palat in the far boards. In the Islanders zone. New York unable to exit the zone. 3-on-2. Benson, what a move! Saved by Sorokin. Benson, far corner. Oh, he's dancing. Benson fires, and Sorokin points. And they've got teams nipping at their heels in the Metro as Pulock trying to work away from, speaking of nipping at your heels, as Zach Benson picks up the loose puck and dishes it back to the blue line. Samuelson gotten deep into the zone. Samuelson finishing his check, and that's Gonzalez going to the bench after that hit. Here's a chance for Doan. Down the right side, drops it. Norris! First group played about a minute in. There's a knockdown by Benson. Throw it around into the
1-0 Boston. 20 saves for Jeremy Swayman. Marcos Thermos said, our goaltending, he says, was absolutely outstanding. Big reason why they're at this point in the season.
But trust with Pasternak. Good players want to trust their line mates, and Pasternak trusts them.
Again, Boston, a sloppy clear attempt and a turnover.
No, I took it on the chin. He's a Mike Richter Award winner for the best goaltender in college hockey.
Led the nation in goals against average and save percentage as a sophomore again. As Doan got a chance on the Lori. He'll hit the brakes. He stripped to the puck by Benson. Benson looking for some help. None there. Lori wrapped them up. Took one of the third period. It's a 2-1 lead for the Buffalo Sabres. Boston struck first. Buffalo's got the last two. They've got the only goal here in the third from Alex Tuck. Hampus Lindholm stolen away by Doan. Josh Doan feeds Byram. Byram over. No one-time option. They'll give it back to Byram. Arrester with traffic. And Aspero off the puck. Now Aspero under pressure from Benson. Tied up to the front for Kozak. And changes here, approaching the halfway point of the first period of Game 4 with the shots 10-2 in Buffalo's favor. Here's Benson. Looking. Backhand. Scores! Benson takes it to the net. Montreal will represent the Atlantic in the Eastern Conference Final. The 8th all-time meeting between the old Atom Division rivals. Right in front, a penalty right off the bat against Montreal, but it may have saved a goal.
Now Suzuki through center. He turns it over. Benson with the steal. Back in he comes. Dobson gets back. Benson plays it into the corner. Suzuki unable to come up with that. It's Jack Quinn. Here's the former Ottawa 67. In deep. Centers. That shot blocked. Pressure, and then the momentum got shifted. Carrier ahead. That was slowed up with Benson on the counterattack. In behind the net, Norris. He's run over there by Jackeye. Jackeye, though, unable to clear. It's Byron. Midpoint, and across from Dovish. Anderson, who scored that goal off the face-off play, gives it up here. Benson's got a break, and a penalty upcoming. As that off goal.